What I don't know about the Pacific Palisades cleanup is a lot, and I haven't truthfully been here since the fires of January 2025. It's now June of 2025, and as you can see behind me, what was probably an incredible house with an amazing view is totally devastated, completely gone. Just the shell of this structure remains, and crows flying around, just total devastation. You can see down the hill, there's absolutely nothing left in this area. And as far as the eye can see, there is devastation with very few exceptions. To walk through this area, it feels very heavy. I have a feeling in my heart, and it just feels like gravity is pulling it down. Driving around this part of town, this part of Los Angeles, has been very sobering, and I just had to see it for myself. If you have any questions, please comment below. Happy to be a guide on what I've learned about this area as I drive through and explore just the devastating loss. So many people, so many families, and so much love in this area. There's still a lot of love, you can feel it. My name is Jessica Pace. I'm a realtor here in Los Angeles County, and today I'm exploring the Pacific Palisades. Unfortunately, this is not the way that I would like to depict the Pacific Palisades, but I think it's a way to just redraw attention to this part of the world, this part of Los Angeles County, which is in such need right now. Need of prayers, need of support, need of funding, need of just lending an ear, lending a hand in any way you can. And let's go see what's going on in the Pacific Palisades right now. The fire didn't just take out neighborhoods, it took out commercial as well. As you can see, it's completely gone, gutted. It's unbelievable. There's nothing left. It's just mangled metal, melted metal. Unbelievable. This is an example of the devastation, not just in the neighborhoods, but also in the commercial corridor of Sunset Boulevard. And as you can see, it took out this entire Ralph's, but the Palisades hardware is still here, which is incredible. This is a old established hardware store that's been here forever, and it's still standing right across this small parking lot from a Ralph's that's completely decimated. There's just no rhyme or reason to what was spared and what was completely demolished. This one is particularly upsetting. This was Cafe Vita. I've been here so many times. I absolutely love this cafe. They had incredible sandwiches. Their veggie sandwich is incredible, and I used to come here after my hikes in Temescal over the weekends. It would be jam-packed. You could never get in. And it was right here in this building, and now it's gone. It's all gone. It's the shell of a building. It almost kind of looks like the Roman Empire. The strongest frame still standing, still tall, but the inside gone, the heart and the soul gone. Sunset Boulevard in the Palisades was always busy, and now it's so quiet. It's so weird because this is LA. This is the Palisades. This was the creme de la creme of Los Angeles County, and right now it's down to rubble. The people are gone, and the only thing left are trucks, people working to rebuild, the odd car going down the street, maybe visiting their old neighborhood. If you're familiar and you know this area and then you come back now, it is just so surreal. It is so bizarre. It makes zero sense, zero sense. If you know anybody affected by the fires, please reach out to them, give them a hug, give them some love, send them a card, buy them a cup of coffee, send them a gift certificate, do something nice, because when the funds all go away after 6 months and a year and people forget and they've moved on and they're thinking about the bombings in Gaza or the ICE raids in Los Angeles, which are horrible, by the way, and all the other things that are happening in the world, these people are still dealing with this major loss. Send them some love. Do that right now. This block in particular is a brutal example of the devastation. Every single house in this area is gone. There's nothing left except for fences, odds and ends, flowers blooming, which is so odd, and just nothing. There's nothing here. Here's an example of a lot that's been completely cleared away of any debris, and it looks like they are going to rebuild. Every home also has this placard, this sign in front of it with a completion of debris clearance. A completed sign here, property hazardous material removal, if you can see that. And it also has another placard that tells the address, the APN number, and some other pertinent information, just because these lots are devastated, they're empty, there's no address anymore. So this is their way of sort of keeping that organized and keeping those lot lines straight. But as you can see, this one has been completely cleared. Hopeful that they can rebuild quickly, and they were provided the insurance funds to be able to do that, but I'm sure it's going to cost a pretty penny in this day and age with the construction costs up so high, material costs are so high, insurance is high. It's not going to make it easy for these people that have lost their home and now have to rebuild. I'm at 1047 Chautauqua. This one is on the market. It's actually a Compass agent, and it is for sale. It is for sale. It's a lot. Obviously, it's been burned down. If you do look at the listing, it shows a rendering of a potential home. So I'm unclear on if there's permits or if there are plans set for this property. It's 7,073 square feet, but right now it is a hole in the ground. This one is priced at 2.1 million. It's actually 2,098,000. We'll have to see what these prices are going to go for in this area. Is 2.1 million what the value is of this lot? The market is the only thing that will tell, and it will be interesting to see what these lots do go for. But as you can see, you are buying into a lot of work here. Beautiful place, beautiful area, or once was and will be again. But there is a market. A lot of realtor for sale signs posted on many lots in this area. I think a lot of people decided that they were going to wash their hands of it, unfortunately. But a lot of people rebuilding as well. So it will be interesting to see what happens to the Palisades. I think it's going to be bigger and better, but I also think that safety is going to be a big concern. Fire safety obviously is going to be a big concern. So it'll be a much stronger community, much stronger neighborhood because of this devastation. If you are interested in lots at this price point, give me a shout, happy to help, but you can also reach out to the agent and look at those listings online and see if there's something that might be right for you. I encourage people to buy into this market just because I'd like to see it flourish again. So interesting is that right on the other side of this fence, which is burned and charred and the home is gone and there's just really nothing left, is this secret garden. It has flowers blooming and the house is still intact and the garbage cans are out front as if nothing happened. It's this respite from the rest of the devastation around it. I'm amazed that homes survive, and I'm curious as to why some survived and some didn't, and I'm sure everyone who lived in this area has those same questions. The bird of paradise is a testament to the rebirth, the regrowth after devastation. You cannot kill a bird of paradise. I love it. It's gonna survive, it's gonna carry on, it's going to be something bigger and better than it was before, and I feel like that's true for the Palisades as well. It's going to be bigger and better than it was before. This is one of the few new constructions that I've seen. This means that they've already got their permitting done. They have the framing of the house done. This is going to be quite a big house. This is a 5-bedroom, 5.5 bath, over 4,000 square foot home. This is a show of hope, guys. I haven't seen any other new constructions yet as I'm driving around the Palisades, but this might be one of the few that's got this far along in the process. This is going to be full of construction in the near future, which is fantastic. The beginning of the Palisades rebuild is definitely happening. Not just the excavation and the clearing of the debris, but the rebuild, which is what we want to see here. Look at this beautiful little garden. How beautiful and landscaped. There's a lot of care in putting these stones where they are, laying this footpath and the ground cover and a raised bed for vegetables. How did this get spared? But the house in front is gone. It's unbelievable. I used to do this hike a lot. This is Temescal Canyon. This was my hike. This was my jam. I've done this hike a million times, and right now it's closed to the public. I have no idea what the condition of this hike is right now, how burned out it is, but we can't even get in there at this time, which is unfortunate. Whether you're a vehicle or a pedestrian, you cannot get in there. I'm just curious what the state of the cabins and the ranger station in there is. I'm sure the rest of the hills are going to regenerate, but right now I can't even access it, which is kind of sad. That's the state of things here in the Palisades right now. This is the first apartment building that I've seen that was destroyed. This is on Sunset Boulevard. We're getting very close to the ocean now. I'm heading out towards the PCH, but total devastation and totally gone. This is the entrance to the Pacific Garden apartment. You can see it had quite a grand entrance here behind me. And this looks like an elevator. You can see the elevator has been burned out. You can see those cables are now just draped over the top of the casing of that elevator. I'm sure a lot of people had to get out quick. They couldn't get out with much. And this is what we're seeing as the aftermath. Yes, this was a large apartment building. It doesn't look like anything has been cleaned up at this site. Who knows when that will happen or if that will happen. This whole section of Sunset and Marquez is completely demolished here. Gone. You can even see this tree is completely charred, black, and the palm fronds are definitely burned. Will this tree regenerate? We don't know, but this is what we're seeing here in the Palisades right now. I picked some roses from some of the houses there, and I'm going to try and see if they will root and grow and flourish in a new place. So I'm hoping that I can take a little piece of the Palisades with me and see if I can help it grow somewhere else. I just want to draw attention to this area and ask that people don't forget and they support the people and the families of this area who did lose everything. And you can do it in small ways, but if in no other way, if you can just pray, for lack of a better word. I don't know what religion you are or care really, but in your own ways, just put good thoughts and good energy towards the people who have lost their homes and hope that they can build swiftly, quickly, and make this place a better, stronger place.